Never give up your culture. It is the roadmap to who you are. The streets in Slough are paved in black. History. And these homes tell the story of Lydia. A black girl of the Windrush generation, 17, set sail on an Italian ship from Montserrat to London in 1956 to meet her parents who came over in 54 and 55. When they arrive, they greet the racist face of a nation whose hostility thrives. She says we as Caribbeans owe a lot to the Jamaicans, whose migration from America allowed them to put roofs over a newborn black brick nation. And in Slough in 1960, immigration runs wide and it runs deep. With over 9,000 Anguillans and Jamaicans, Antiguans, a strong black community she greets when she moves. And they meet to discuss the issues they need to know, and they grow. A small black collective down at 80 Ledgers Road. The West Indian Community Council in Slough is beginning to form, but Lydia's informed that if she craves bigger change, she must go where the decisions are made. So she goes to represent the black people who she knows, not for a party. She goes and signs up to Labour but attends the meetings half-heartedly because although she didn't know her greens from her blues or her reds, she's there to learn. And in 1979, Slough's first black councillor is elected. By 83, she's chaired for 2 departments and left her mark as housing chair and deputy mayor, and she helps create Goodman Park. And when the Labour Party finally decide to put her forward for mayor, the Tories start to print smear campaigns in Slough's local papers. They remix Friday headlines from Vote Labour if you want a black for a neighbour into slogans that read if you want a black for mayor, vote Labour. And the shouting outside sounds a lot like the party doubts from within. Some people think it's just too early for a black woman to win. She holds her hope light like her breath under the weight of her skin. And in May 1984, her heartbeat hammers as the vote count comes in. But she wins. Waste no time. The records show Lydia Simmons is Slough's busiest mayor, speaks her mind. She calls a councillor racist, right in the council chamber, owns her space. When they tell her to host her party for disabled kids in the canteen, she tells them prep the council chamber and clear every space where the furniture's been. And when her time as mayor ends, Lydia's work still runs deep. She goes back to chair of housing and begins drafting brand new policies. She sees Slough's housing list, which overlooks those in desperate need as forgotten, and switches the order round to house those in need from the top and not the bottom. It picks up like wildfire. Her policy soon begins spreading. It's taken up by other councils, cities like London, cities like Reading. She says to black women coming up, lean in and don't fall back. Find a group you love and pick up the slack. Keep speaking up for your communities, but never underestimate the power of policies. This is more than the story of Europe's first black woman to be mayor in a gown. This is more than black British history made in a southern eastern town. This is a lesson in black women in power turning infrastructures upside down.